To understand the revolution, we have to understand the world Russia came from. For more than 3 centuries, the Romanov monarchy ruled an enormous empire through autocracy. But to understand what that really means, it's important to draw a distinction between a monarchy and an autocracy. A monarchy is a system where a king or queen is the head of the state, but their power can vary widely. In many monarchies, especially in Western Europe by the 19th century, the monarch's authority was limited by constitutions, parliaments, and the rule of law. The sovereign reigned, but did not necessarily rule. Autocracy, on the other hand, was something very different. In an autocracy, the ruler holds unrestricted personal power. There are no effective checks, no binding constitution, and no independent institutions that can challenge the ruler's decisions. Russia had been an autocracy since the Romanovs came to power in the 1600s. There was only one ruler, called the Tsar, and he or she was not just a monarch. They were the ultimate source of authority. Their decrees shaped law, policy, and justice. Their power came from tradition, religion, and the belief that they governed by divine right. While much of Europe was moving towards constitutional governments, elected parliaments, and expanding civil rights, Russia remained anchored in a system where one person, surrounded by a small circle of nobles and advisors, controlled the fate of billions of people. Furthermore, for centuries, Russian society was also built on a class system, on which serfdom was the bedrock. Serfdom was a system whereby peasants were legally tied to the land and to their landlords. Serfs were the backbone of Russia at the time. It was this rigid class system, dominated by absolute authority at the top and deep hardship at the bottom, that created the pressure and the possibility for a radical revolution to erupt.